packed in this bowl. This is a classic Who Can Join Harmony bowl. Can't go wrong. Today we've got some Blazing Blue.
Hold on, I need to get the focus.
Nope.
What brand is? What are we talking here? Let's do some brand promo.
That's Haze. Blazing Blue.
Oh, Haze.
Yeah.
Do you want to show the logo onto the camera?
Sure. Let's get that logo going. Oh, I flipped it the wrong way. Let's just go back.
Anyway, let's.
Oh, there's a sticker on it, but just so you know,
Not for tobacco.
It's tax exempt for use outside the US.
And where are we situated, Jack?
No, but that was some Michael Bay product placement for you.
Mate, that's a Michael Bay level zoom right there. Holy shit.
We
You already know it, dude.
We are indeed
we're
outside
here.
the US.
I was supposed to answer a.
Oh shit. Packed it fluffy over the brim, as you do with Haze.
Now, something entirely different. What is it? I don't know. Alright.
Sweet KM.
Should just continue. And hope we win the Tour de France.
Sweet
I wanna win the Tour de
KM
France.
Mini.
48-hour film festival. And
Gotta climb that hill. Gotta smoke them roids.
Get up there.
yeah, I mean,
And with the lotus on top.
just do. I mean,
Beautiful.
still
You said
performance
He did say doo-doo.
drugs.
That's just visual effects.
I don't smoke. We're just really good at editing.
Yeah. This is actually just editing practice.
Dead.
Actually, you know what we should do?
It's so good. Dude. It's not even like heated up yet and it's so good already.
And the cloud production.
I was saying something of note before. I don't.
Remember what it was.
It's getting there.
Lance Armstrong.
It's the
Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. It's just the bare necessities, the simple recipe. Bare necessities of life.
Does it tell you what the recipe is in the song? I feel like it
It's just
does.
the bare necessities of life.
This is like a daytime TV show. Like they're discussing.
And today we're talking about God.
It actually is like this is ridiculous.
If you sit there, then we're all
I would love
perfectly
to
framed.
talk about
Hopefully.
God.
Oh, okay.
I just streamed 3,000.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
Oh, that dog is.
That's right. It just adds flavor to the background.
It's flavor.
Speaking of flavor, Jack, thoughts?
Well, we are getting.
I don't know if this is going to be possible to get through to
We are getting to the review section of the review.
the review
So,
section
alright.
of the review.
My first
Right.
instinct is
Faded review section.
that it tastes like.
Something cold.
You got to swirl it around.
Yeah, Matt, there's a tip there, but
You know, to be honest, it tastes like tobacco, but I've just eaten a blueberry pie.
Huh.
It's quite nice though. I like it. Well, should we get straight to the ratings? I reckon we should do that. At the start of the review.
Let's
No,
do it.
No.
nah,
We come up with some creative ratings.
Surely, yeah, that's actually a good idea. But we should do
I
that.
rated 3 blazons out of blue.
I rated 3 orangutans to the amount of palm oil used in Cadbury chocolate.
0. Because we are.
You thought this was just a Shisha review. We're spreading messages here.
Greenpeace.
Yeah.
This is
Time we
a
ever reviewed it.
rare occasion where we see the Matthew taking some puffs.
Hey, I don't always
Well, you've
partake
gotta-
in a puff, but when I do,
But when he does,
Well,
I'll take in a puff.
my thing. Okay,
What do you-
my thoughts on this are, you do have to have like all the different kinds of
Yeah,
perspectives.
no, I agree.
So maybe you're like the chain smoker perspective.
Yeah.
you're the seasoned veteran.
Yeah. And then
I make music and money.
I guess I'm the we'll smoke all friends smoke person.
Yeah, I agree. That was English.
Some of it was.
You know what? I've given up on that idea.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I agree with you.
That's
We've
what I
got
mean.
the whole spectrum here. The whole.
True, we're actually pretty.
Is
good
it
with
a gender spectrum? Or?
There's no such thing as a gender spectrum. There's only 2.
It's
Edit
binary.
that out.
make that the title.
There is no gender spectrum.
What about?
I didn't do the philosophy part. I actually skipped
What?
this.
You got an A?
I skipped the
Oh, you
assignment.
mean in the
Overall grade.
I thought you meant in the philosophy sector.
I think I skipped that one.
How did you get an
We had
Clouds,
100% classes.
Love it.
Clouds. Nice. Thick, consistent cloud.
I read it 100% plus and I was like, why the fuck would I do assignments in a
This is
gender?
basically Final Fantasy VII Little Cloud.
That is...
A reference.
And he's not incorrect
But yeah,
about it.
most of the stuff I've seen from like the
Quality clouds.
the postmodernist, like neo-Marxist agendas and all kinds of shit. Like, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That was
He's
good.
yeah. He's a
Agree.
knowledgeable guy.
I like Blaze and Blue.
Literally about the king who made a speech. Well, who had like a mean stutter and he had to make this ginormous speech. And like I think when was it?
How long is the movie?
Like 19th century.
No,
Yeah. It's like 4 hours of him just stuttering.
but it's like who's that guy?
Yeah, this is also a film review of the King's Speech.
I do like this flavor. It's not.
That's so
my favourite,
weird that
but I
you
like
say
blueberry flavour,
does the
like
king
fruity
stutter?
flavours.
There's literally
The king
I really
does
feel like some
stuff.
of us are
Well,
taking
not
the
anymore.
review more
I like
seriously.
citrusy flavors.
Sorry.
No, I think
Spoilers,
it's
he
great
doesn't
having
stutter.
a review with random bullshit conversation at the
Well, he
same time.
does.
It's
The speech is
hilarious.
No, but he gets fixed.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Well, not to like normal.
Isn't that the point of the movie? He gets fixed.
No, well, because he still sounds like a retard. I mean,
Excuse me.
Cut that.
Did you just assume his mental capacity?
no, he still sounds like
It's pretty easy to assume it.
someone with a stutter when he makes his
But yeah.
Like, he makes it
Normally I'm very
really
into
easy.
citrusy and minty
That's
flavors.
true. Very proud of him.
But this one
Overcomes
pretty
adversity.
Speaking of adversity,
From his position as the highest ranked member of society.
Speaking of stutters,
Yeah.
you know that dude from
he went from
Blackadder?
the top to the top.
Yeah.
Not sure what Blackadder is.
You know Blackadder, right?
I do know.
Yeah.
I know
There's a.
Blackheads.
I can't remember what the character name is, but the dude who he talked with a stutter in Blackadder, and the actor didn't have a stutter until after they finished filming the show.
Did he ever
He
start
had a
for real?
stutter for the rest of his life, allegedly.
Allegedly. Just like Bill Cosby.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You can't
Been saying this
say
for
that.
years. Yes, we can, because he was acquitted.
Free speech.
It's actually a retrial.
Just like Chris Cairns.
Innocent until proven guilty.
I hate that man.
Zip, zop, zooey.
What? Jack knows all about it.
What? What's
No, I
transitive?
don't.
If A is better than B, and B is preferred to C, then A is preferred to C.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Transitivity.
Jack knows all about
Is
trends.
that called transitivity?
Yeah, man.
I've sort of put microeconomics like
Why?
back of the head.
Why is there a name for that? Can you give me like a circumstance when it was used?
What, transitivity?
Yeah.
If A is preferred to B,
No,
and B is preferred to C,
But like
then A
not
is
with,
preferred to
with
C.
letters with like something economics.
Okay. If it's preferred to be
If Jack prefers bananas to apples, and apples to carrots, then Jack prefers bananas to
I think you
carrots.
said it wrong. I think it's if I prefer bananas to apples and carrot.
No, if Jack prefers bananas to apples and apples to carrots, then he prefers bananas to carrots.
But
so you're smoking here with
what if that's
five.
not true?
What do you mean? What if that's
We got
not
the
true? If, in that case, in
20
And
that
then we have
situation, they would be
2016 RV
transitive.
shows or
And then
2017?
we have what is called
I'm not too sure. I think
alias
it's
paradox.
2016.
Expected utility
Harmony Bowl,
hypothesis.
the Lotus.
Even when your never mind. How'd your exams go?
I was trying.
What
I
was
was
that
trying to break the rule, the transitivity rule in my head. That
Doesn't
you
work.
can't.
Finance 261. I thought I failed, but I got a C plus.
Hey,
I was pretty
C's get
fucking stoked.
degrees.
I was actually so stoked. I was like, fuck me.
Are you broken?
What?
The transitivity rule.
No, I gave up because I can't.
It's mathematics, man.
The rule of
Is it
trends.
this?
They don't have right.
Mathematics. Man.
Traps aren't gay.
No, it's all that.
We have that on tape.
On tape. Let's have a conversation scene where we're all in 3 different aspect
Yeah,
ratios.
over the shoulder, but each shot is a
That's
different
on
aspect ratio.
I feel like.
Thanks, Michael Bay. That literally happened in Transformers.
I don't want to be
think
spoiled
actually-
from my favorite movie franchise of the year.
I think actually I think it's called like a letterbox, right? And
I know what you mean.
But it's like a specific like.
The Hunger Games had one of the best switches to IMAX I've ever seen.
I don't know what you mean.
I've only seen the first Hunger Games, but there's this scene where you know how they come up out of the ground to like the little pods at the start, and then there's like the weapons and shit in the middle.
Yeah.
As she's coming out,
It's
in wide angle, and then as she's slowly coming out, it switches to IMAX, and you can see the aspect ratio slowly change and then the rest of the movie from there is all filmed in IMAX.
So the first one was actually really
freaking
good. The first Hunger Games and the
I don't-
second
I
were
don't-
really
I don't-
good.
I haven't seen the second. I've only seen the first.
The first one.
The first one was really good.
I
It's
don't
kind of
remember
what
it.
sold the rest of the franchise, right?
Yeah, but the ending of it was kind of gay.
I don't remember.
I haven't
Peter
seen
should
the
have killed
last one.
himself.
I don't know.
Did he not?
No. Because they were like,
Didn't he die,
let's
though?
both eat the berries, and then they'll have no winner. But then it's like, no, stop.
And then
You're
one of them
both
should
the
have been like,
winners.
one of them should have been like,
Psych. No. Katniss.
What
How
actually-
could you do this?
What actually happens at the end of the Hunger Games?
I don't know.
Okay, so
remember.
wait, the first one?
I remember there was a small black girl, right?
The whole story.
Oh, I've watched the first
No,
three.
who
Yeah,
knows,
same.
dude?
Yeah.
But then the third one was real shit, so then we watched the last one.
Transformers, robots in disguise. Because the first two are good.
What
First
was
one.
the third one?
The Transformers?
What happened there?
Michael Bay.
Was the third one the moon one, or was the second one the moon one?
Oh, it was called.
The second one was
Dark of the Moon. That's
Dark Side of the
Dark- Dark
and
of
it
the
had Jerry
Moon.
Wang. It had Jerry Wang in it. And it's like he gets in the toilet stall.
Dark of the Moon wasn't the second one. It was the third one.
Yeah, sure. So.
No, that's not what me.
Oh right.
Oh, was no, there was
It was
Revenge
two-
of the Fallen.
it was two Shia LaBeouf
Revenge
ones.
of the Fallen was second.
Fully.
No, there are three Shia LaBeouf.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Was Dark of the Moon and Shia
Yeah.
LaBeouf as well?
the first three were all Shia LaBeouf, but the third one wasn't Megan Fox.
The second one was that blonde chick.
No,
Third one was the blonde chick.
Third one was the
Second
blonde
one was
chick,
Megan
Rosie
Fox.
Huntington Whiteley.
Yeah.
Come at you.
I see.
Yeah. And the first. So one of them, I remember one of them was when Shia LaBeouf was in college. He went to college. I think that was
The
third
first one.
No.
Yes, the first one is when they're going to college, and then
No,
Bumblebee or
there's-
someone crashes into the library, and Megan Fox is like, "Whoa, let's get out of here!" And Shia LaBeouf's like, "Yeah!" And then she's actually got a little robot in her purse, and then they go, and then the robot's trying to steal the spark, but then Shia LaBeouf gets the spark at the end of the movie, and then revives Optimus, and then Optimus fights everyone, and then they win.
That's not the first one.
That is the first.
No, the first
film.
one was the cube.
The first one is the film.
No.
I make films.
You don't though. That wasn't the first one. I know the one you're talking about.
Okay,
Is
Google.
Shia LaBeouf in Wanted?
Fuck.
No,
Who's-
that's
who's in
James
that?
McAvoy.
Ah.
What's the one where the in-flight scene is in like that city and they evacuate all the like buildings and stuff and they're fighting in the middle of
I
like.
think that's the third one.
Is that the third one?
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one they also fight in the city, but they don't evacuate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's
I
like
just
those-
remember
the four
the
pillars.
end
They've
of
got
the-
the four pillars in the city.
Yeah.
And they're trying to bring Cybertron
Yeah.
to Earth.
That was number 3.
I
Yeah.
feel like Wanted was the most.
And the first
like,
one, in the
pirated
first
thing
one,
in
they
the
just
US.
want to. The first one, the Decepticons just want to get the cube,
Maybe behind.
and then at the end,
game.
right?
Yeah.
Because Optimus wants.
Fuck, we should play
He's like
that.
to Shia LaBeouf. He's like, yo, if Megatron's gonna get the cube, shove it in my chest.
Yeah.
I will destroy the cube. It will also kill me, by the way. And then Shia LaBeouf's like, nah. And
No.
he shoves the cube into Megatron's chest and kills Megatron.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He shoves the cube into his own chest, and then it uses the
Shia
spark.
LaBeouf puts the cube into his own
No,
chest.
he puts it into Optimus, and then he gets the spark. He's like, yeah.
No.
And everything goes. Boom.
They revive Optimus with the spark in the third one.
Definitely, he was revived in the second one or the
I think
first
we need
one.
some research on this one.
Transformers 1, Megatron,
It
Death.
was a second season of Serial, right?
What is cereal?
Yes, the one with the with what's his name?
I
The army
didn't
dude.
listen to the second season.
He's in. He like goes rogue from his
Is
unit
this the first one?
This is
in
the
like
first one.
Pakistan or Afghanistan or something.
Oh.
And
See, you put the cube into Megatron's chest right there.
and it was really suspicious how he like got out because it was like a compound.
Right there.
Well, I'll be damned. Through
And
proof.
Apparently, he was
Through
like,
literal proof. Through
unhappy
literal
with
proof.
how like the army was like operating and like he was like sort of objecting to how they were like going about the war. That was his like motive. But it was really suspicious the way he like escaped and then he got captured by was it the Taliban?
Taliban,
Yeah. And then and they had to
Serial
like bargain
62.
for his release. and his dad
Whoa.
like learned
What was the dude's
Arabic,
name?
I think.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
What was the dude's
It
name?
was a real
I
weird.
reckon that's the
Box.
most immense part of the story. That his dad learned
Oh,
Arabic.
Yeah, 'cause to like try and
Would you
like,
agree?
talk to the his captors.
That's like, that must have taken a while.
Yeah, because basically the reason everyone would like he went through all this shit was because he abandoned his base, and that's how he got captured. It was because he wanted to. I can't remember if he wanted to get captured or he wanted.
He was like unhappy with how
Yeah,
the army
he was
like,
happy with
operating.
how like the higher ups were treating everyone else.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, they did sound like they were treating everyone like shit.
Yeah.
But he also abandoned his base and just walked off into enemy territory and
Yeah.
got captured.
Just like
Nice.
And then after,
Take
and
me,
then after
puppy.
years, shit, what's his name?
Wow, but
But yeah, it's definitely
720,
not as
otherwise
good
known as Shisha time.
as
well, the first
season.
one was just unbelievably good because there was just
The second
so,
one's just like weird. It's
there
such
was
a
so
weird.
many intricacies. to
Yeah,
the
no,
first
the
one.
first one was like unbeatable.
And like all the people, like it was like a properly written like detective
Yeah.
story.
Every
Because-
character had some part to play in
Yeah,
like
everyone
the
had
story.
like something they didn't want to like
Yeah.
reveal,
Mm. Everyone was hiding something.
and that's like the key to like any good mystery or like who done it, like in Broadchurch or like whatever, like that.
Bo Bergdahl.
When everyone like
That's a good example.
That was the dude's name, Bo Bergdahl.
Yeah. Strange dude.
Yeah.
Strange dude. Have you seen the first season of Broadchurch?
yeah,
Yeah, it's fucking good.
isn't it like the third one is just coming out?
I haven't actually seen the
Sure.
next two.
I watched.
I wanna see
I
it.
watched the first episode of
Saw.
the second one.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm freaking camera.
Yeah, they like bring
And
the
last night
characters
show
back.
went like 30 minutes of your time. It's supposed to be 2 hours, only 2.5. And I was like, by the end of it, I was like, please.
see, like things
Did you
with,
get
like,
another
shows like
quality
Broadchurch,
photo
like,
of you busy filming
just
the
doesn't
chat?
like
No,
it's
there was no chips
doing
match
it.
last night.
I'm sorry, man.
But I do pop up in their Snapchat every now and then. It's around the room.
Who David Seymour's
Yes.
tastes like shit. Right?
Hashtag vote act. David Seymour. Another
So,
one
Joel,
is
should we get
party
into
members.
politics right now?
Thoughts on the
No.
Shisha?
Well, I mean, the election is in September.
Election is in September.
I feel like all our votes are very crucial.
I really don't think they are.
I still don't know if I'm even gonna vote.
No, you vote. Don't be
You have to vote, man.
No, you don't.
Even if you just vote
Technically, I
for
don't
like,
have
Someone
to.
being
just
robbed.
vote for like marijuana.
I'm not gonna do that.
legalization.
No.
Definitely not gonna do that.
Definitely don't vote for someone who's a piss take.
Yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't. That's the thing. I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
then why would everyone vote Labour?
Boy.
We bring the comedy.
Can you measure your happiness, Jack?
No. Why? Why would you need to?
Because Jack prefers bananas to apples, and apples to carrots. Therefore, he gets the most happiness from bananas.
This could be a podcast.
This isn't a podcast already.
The Shisha podcast. I reckon this is me.
I thought this was. Well, I mean, like we've had this idea to like.
We've had this idea to make a podcast for so long.
Well, like, and like just literally talk about anything.
Yeah. Which is what we do.
I mean, like, imagine if you were watching this, you would feel like you have friends, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't taste good.
Like we seem like.
Oh, really?
No, you
Not
taste real bad right now.
We have our
It's a
first.
definite drop
No.
in
Tell me why. What does it taste like to you? Give me a
the
thought.
flavour's
Tell me
gone.
why.
It's bland.
No, it's like.
There's just a lot of heat.
If you can't handle the heat, stay the fuck out of the kitchen.
Let's purge that a bit.
No, just buy the economy crack up.
Ooh.
There you go. You just gotta purge it when it tastes like ass. And when your next dragon's like, ooh, that's bad, that's back. Good to go. It's almost got like a slight floral undertone to it.
It's almost as if it's shisha. And shisha's the plant,
Tobacco.
known as tobacco.
No, but I mean, most tobacco doesn't have a floral taste to it. Or most shisha. If you get stuff that does have a floral taste, then that will have a floral taste to it.
Well, this has a floral taste to it.
Truth.
Oh.
Yeah. Blind.
Would you rather be? Oh, that's a good question. Would you rather have tunnel vision or be blind?
Tunnel vision!
Tunnel vision.
Would it not like fucking piss you off? Then?
Would you rather have a micropenis or no penis at all?
No,
But you're still a
penis.
dude.
Because then you could have a badge and get fucked at least.
Well, you're still a dude though.
Yeah. Are you though?
Trap sound gay.
Are dudes with little wee wees, dudes?
Or are they just gay?
I mean, it's fluid, isn't it?
Shit, full circle.
It's like a gender spectrum.
It's a full circle.
Double negatives should be banned.
Okay, but explain for me this. If double negatives shouldn't be allowed, then
Double negatives should not be a thing.
how do
Oh yeah,
you
I completely agree.
how do you address things that are really bad?
You just be creative with your words.
What do you mean things that are
No,
really
double
bad?
negatives
Bad?
should be allowed.
What does that mean?
I don't think double negatives should not be allowed.
Shouldn't not be allowed. What do you mean things that are really bad? Like, give me an example.
What?
Don't worry about it.
No, it
Hey,
was,
we don't worry about it.
it was
Ooh.
just a weak joke, and then it was like,
A weed dude. That's a shisha. Weed.
no, I see.
Let's have a counter
said
at the
a
top
week.
right. That's 2 for Matt Barlow.
It's actually 3.
It's 3.
It's 3.
That's why we have this on tape.
What's 3 what?
Drop in the tip.
At least I didn't put it in my linty pocket.
And then shove it in his mouth.
Otherwise known
It's not
as
a
the
tipsy.
belly button. Why is there always just random lint?
I don't know. It's from your clothes. It's
That's
like
a good
clothes.
point.
It's because belly buttons are quite moist, right?
Are they?
It's a moist area.
Is your belly button moist?
Yeah, maybe lift up.
Yeah, but it's not super dry, is it?
Well, I mean, it's not super moist either.
I don't
It's
know,
like kinda
unless you're
moist.
like,
Dry as fuck.
unless you're like,
Are you
in the
lactating?
bath or something, you like lift up your stomach out of the bath and you see, oh, my belly button's full of water. It's gross. Do you ever do that?
I don't take baths really.
No.
The only time I do
You
is
never-
like,
you never-
Can't say I haven't.
the only time I
Never
do
did
is
that.
like, go
Like,
to the
never
spa,
found that
go
like
else,
entertaining
but
or like, oh,
usually
all
when
the, all
I'm
the rest of
sitting
the
in a
water's
spa
like
with like a bunch of
submerged.
old
but
Asian people
inside my
like,
inside my belly button there is.
This should be the
some
song.
water.
legend.
The dude in front of me was pretty blazed.
At DJ Fish?
No. Driving here today. Holy
Oh.
shit. Like, that's just
Yeah,
driving.
same.
You were pretty blazed or?
I was driving behind Jack.
Hey.
I roasted many of them. Like, damn.
No, Jack tried to high beam me,
What?
and then I was right next to him.
Well, I didn't try to
So you just flashed someone else.
I just, oh,
Yeah.
no, I was just flicking my lights on and off.
no.
Yeah, I was just like trying to get the attention.
I was sitting next to it. I
I
was
think they were
watching.
real uncomfortable about it because I think they thought I was like angry because they weren't like filling the space between them and the car in front.
And
Because
then I
there's quite a
freaking-
large gap,
I
so they
freaking-
like drove forward a little bit. I was
I
like-
rolled my window down.
and
he
then,
looked
and then
at
I
me
was like, oh, well, there's Maddie to my right. After.
You could just hear it's the bare necessities.
Yeah.
Can't believe, like, I could not. You used to roast me about like listening to the same music over
I have
and
3
over again,
CDs, alright?
and now you're
You
not even
literally
burning
have
your own
listened to the
CDs.
Jungle Book, Linkin Park, and Evanescence
Yeah.
in your car rides for the last
Since the holiday started.
since the holidays started.
That was like a week ago. Oh, but you're studying.
I've been on holiday.
I guess that's not
3
that
weeks.
long. Like, I mean, if you like,
I suppose in a couple of weeks you're gonna go a bit crazy. Or know the words to like all the songs.
well, the thing is on the Jungle Book
That's
soundtrack,
a bambone.
on the, on the Jungle Book soundtrack, you only listen to the bare necessities and.
Yeah, I listen to Bare Necessities and I Want to Be Like You, and that's sometimes the Elephant March.
So that's only 2 songs. On that, you listen to like Linkin Park. Like I can't imagine you listen to the whole album.
I did. Well, I skipped the first couple because those are broken. It's an old CD, right?
Yeah.
So I listened to 11 out of the 13 songs in the album.
And
And
how
then-
many worse than having an auxiliary? Is it short for auxiliary?
Yeah.
No. Is it?
Aux. It's short for auxiliary.
Well, I mean.
No,
it
it's
is,
short
but
for
in that circumstance. Anyway, it's not as bad as having a broken one of those and you can only
Yeah.
hear half the song.
Yeah.
Even though you can hear the whole song, but you only hear.
Yeah.
That's worse than having a completely broken song.
8 out of 10 solid boys and berry.
Boysenberry, huh?
It's the boys and the berry.
The black and the
I just
berry,
noticed
the sweet and the
something
juice.
in that example you just gave about you'd rather not listen to a song that was broken than have the broken song, right? You'd only listen to like half the one
I'd
channel.
rather nothing. I'd rather
That's
just
Right.
put my phone
But that
on,
was
like the
that was
seat
going
and
back to
listen.
the tunnel vision.
Yeah.
You said you'd rather be blind than
Yeah, ooh.
So you don't want a compromised object. You'd rather not have it at all. So that's quite interesting. Quite a
At least I'm consistent about it.
exactly.
Hold up.
Transitivity.
Could be.
Full circle, just like the gender spectrum.
I reckon that should be like the closing line. Like once we've rounded up the podcast and like talked about everything we said at the end, that should be the closing line. Every episode, which will be weekly, by the way. Probably bi-weekly once we make enough money from it.
We need to run ads on this.
This podcast is brought to you by Auckland University Student Clubs Association, where we were not allowed.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of sad about that.
Same.
You should rename the club so it's not about the shisha. It's
Yeah,
about
I
the
think that-
discussion.
I think
It's about the interconnectivity of young
You
students.
should have said it like as a discussion about smoking, like rather than like.
A discussion
about smoking
It wasn't about the smoking. Yeah.
No, I said that in the thing. I was like, it's not about the smoking.
You
It's
also
about-
said it would cure like the.
No, but I mean it's in the
I
name.
talked about
It's in the
I
name.
talked about mental health and stuff. Keeb said change it to Hookah Antiques Club, so we just admire the beautiful hookahs. We don't smoke them.
No, who would do that? Psh, not us.
Of course not.
If you want to get your hookah appraised, Med Shisha Club can sort you out good. Who's your dentist?
The
Surely Fraser logo.
Nope. It's a dude in Howick. Used to be.
Dr. Michael Ling?
Nope.
Come at you.
Richard Hammond.
No.
Richard
But
Hammond is
the
from
place-
Top Gear. What do you
No.
mean?
But it's like the place. It's like there, right?
Yes.
No,
I don't know.
the building is called Fraser Love, isn't it?
No.
And there's a guy called Richard that works at Fraser Love, and he does my teeth as well.
No, the new guys. I think his name's Terrence, because my old dentist retired because he got old. So now I got a dude. He's like this young Asian boy named Terrence. I think so.
My dentist is young and Asian as well.
Is his name
Mine
Terrence?
is middle-aged and
Are you
Asian.
sure you're in Pakuranga and not in Howick?
Well, I'm not very good with suburbs, bro, but
Is it right next to a bar?
it's pretty close to no.
Whereabouts is it in Pakuranga?
So you know, like Domino's on your street on Pack Highway.
Yeah.
If you kind of venture inwards, it's somewhere around there.
Definitely.
Like how far?
Mine's like at Howick, in Howick Village.
Like 5-minute drive or 2-minute drive or?
Probably like 5.
It's a drive.
I don't really. It's not.
And now he's somewhere that way.
Maybe there are just a shitload of dentists,
Really? Maybe it's because they get paid a lot.
There's more than one dentist.
but they're just failed doctors.
Wake
They're
up
just
like
for the
Clarence Lewis.
doctors.
not necessarily true.
No one,
You can trust me, I'm a doctor.
no one is a
No,
child.
you're
is
not,
like,
you're a dentist.
I really want to be a dentist. I'm just passionate
I don't know.
about
I reckon
teeth.
someone is like that.
I reckon a lot of people are like that.
A lot of people in the world, Jack.
Is there?
Well, they're all wrong.
Believe it or not, yes. Oral hygiene. Gurgle.
What are you doing today? Leave a comment below.
I'll read them all.
All one of them.
There won't even be one, James.
Well, I'll put one there. And you're going to read it.
Fuck no. I'm
And
not
then it's going to be like,
reading them
lol, same Jack here to read this.
If it's on my channel, I'll review it and then ban it.
all. That would be much appreciated.
I'll then report
Nah, I won't.
your...
I'll allow it.
I'll report you for copyright infringement.
We've been going for a decent amount of time. Flavor's still pretty strong. Cloud's great still. They definitely got this one right. Haze, blazing blue. It's quality.
I can't carry the ring, Frodo. I can carry.
These nuts.
I can carry the weight of your social burden.
ratings. I don't like giving things number ratings.
I give this a thumbs up.
Imagine writing that line, like, as the screen.
I can't hear you ring.
I can't. Oh, actually, did JR talking like that line first, or is it like here?
I don't know. That was in Fellowship, right?
No, it's not the last one.
I only read Fellowship.
I can't remember any
I
of the
never
movies.
read any of them.
Fellowship was not great. Not a great book.
I don't know if your opinion is kind of very valid on that.
I think they got it right with the movie.
Why do you think it wasn't a great
Boring. There's a lot of shit that didn't matter. That just
Isn't
keep
that like
droned on and
most
on
like
about.
fantasy shit though? Like it often like goes into like
Game of Thrones is like that as well.
useless.
I didn't like I liked the first Game of Thrones book, and then I started reading.
Really,
second
the first one I couldn't read it. It just felt so boring. Or like half an hour, I was like, why am I like?
Here's my biggest issue with George R. R. Martin. I don't think he's a good writer.
I think he's got a really great idea.
Yeah, I think
That the TV show got right. Yeah,
But I think because he spends a lot of time describing food.
yeah.
He's really into food descriptions.
Wait, have you seen him? Shit.
I say fat.
Boy, he's not. He's not small. He's probably doing food reviews. George R. R. Martin food review.
Blue reviews.
Surely let's get him on the show.
George R. R. Martin, if you're watching.
Cool. GRM, if you're
Hold
watching, you're welcome to join the show and prove me wrong.
Dude, Ringo Starr is
Ringo
actually
Ladder.
underrated.
Fuck yeah, bro. He's the man. He's the greatest Beatle alive. No.
Is he
Is
the
he
only
alive?
Beatle alive?
No, there's two.
Who's the other one?
John Lennon.
No.
Imagine.
Definitely not alive. Well,
How did
dude.
he die?
You gotta say something again.
But why?
Because someone wanted to inherit all his fame by killing him.
Fuck, that's a smart person. It takes a lot of effort to become famous the easy way.
Yeah.
Also because they said they were bigger than Jesus, so they were pretty like.
That was also another reason.
People were
why
getting
they
rustled by that.
Yeah.
I mean, the person who
The guy
killed him
was-
did inherit
The
his
guy
fame.
was a
to be
mad
fair.
Christian, wasn't he?
No.
Who was it?
Paul McCartney.
Wasn't the guy a mad Christian?
What?
Wasn't the guy a mad Christian?
Yeah.
I watched a lot of Simpsons as a kid. I wasn't allowed to watch it, but at the after school care I went to, it was always on because my parents would pick me up after it.
That's dope.
I was never allowed to watch South Park.
Neither. Or Family Guy, or American Dad.
American Dad's good. I reckon American Dad's underrated.
I reckon American
It's
Dad
actually
is
pretty-
absolute trash.
Well, Jack,
Yeah, it's not.
that's your opinion.
Not that great.
I reckon
But it's because I'm
underrated.
not American though, I think.
Nor are you a dad.
Nor you were American.
Well, the
Dad.
demographics lost.
I wasn't allowed to watch WWE
You
when
weren't.
I was younger. No.
Really?
Maybe he has something to say about this.
Yeah. It's funny.
I mean, I was allowed to watch it, but
Probably because it was so shit,
my
not because of the
my
violence.
parents made me change the channel during the women's matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know something.
That's funny.
That's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful. Just like China was.
She was.
I don't know.
She was.
What are you talking about? China's a place.
Not China with a Y.
Ah!
What? China with a Y.
Like, why China? Why?
Like, why
China?
did you have to take drugs until you die?
Is that what happens to China?
She was a women's wrestler, probably like one of the most influential women's wrestlers ever.
Did she die of an opioid overdose?
I don't know, she died of an overdose, I'm pretty sure. You know what, Jack? I think you're onto something there. I feel like
After a little while it just becomes like too sweet.
this flavour, it's not something you want to smoke for a long, extended period of time. Like,
Today.
I feel like minty citrus flavours, they can get you through a long time.
I feel like if this had a bit of mint in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't we do that?
Because watermint is very different. It's very sweet mint. I
So
don't
you
think
just,
it would
you just
help
need a
this.
plain mint.
If I got something like
Mint.
ultimate,
Lament.
lament, not really. You don't really. I don't think I would
Lint?
like mint.
Chocolate.
If I got like a, if I got ultimate, I think this would go really well.
I'm
with
ultimate.
Or maybe even Sub-Zero, because Sub-Zero also has some floral minty flavors. The floral might go well, or it would get too overpowering. Because I usually don't like floral flavors. Yeah, I feel like this would go well with ultimate, because I think ultimate's one of the best mint flavors. Not bad.
Oh.
Is that a Shisha burp?
Water and Shisha is so good.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's nice to stay hydrated when you smoke. Stay hydrated when you smoke.
Nike,
Like,
just do it.
can I have some more Ribena, maybe?
Sure.
Ribena?
I do.
You're used to me. I think it says 56 minutes, but I can't be that long.
Yeah, 56 minutes.
Surely not.
Yeah. You can tell because the clouds are kind of starting to die off.
It's
They
about an
usually
hour.
they use about an hour. Yeah. Like usually 45 to an hour is when you get clouds like that. It's still there, but
Chuck on a call.
yeah. Let's see how these are doing.
Have you guys ever had a prostate exam?
No.
Nope. No, I can't say I have.
Yeah. That's
When
yes.
you got ass problems.
Hey, I got close when I was like to my doctor. I was like, "Yo, I've been bleeding out my ass." And he's like, "Has it happened recently?" I was like, "Yeah, 2 weeks ago." And he's like, "Hey, if it happens again in the next 2 weeks or anytime, if it happens again, like of any significance, just come back and."
Just describe to me your symptoms, mate.
And I'm like, and then after
Imagine
that,
like-
my ass was like, "Yeah, nah,
Nah.
that's we go, boys."
It's like the episode of Family Guy where Peter goes to get his prostate checked and he thinks he got raped.
Imagine if you were giving a prostate exam to like a bleeding ass.
I don't think they do it while it's bleeding.
It doesn't work like that.
I don't think that's how.
Hey,
You can't really control
works.
when it happens.
can't control-
No.
I mean,
It's like it only does it
usually
when it
happens
stretches.
during bowel movements.
Because that's when it
Yeah.
stretches the skin.
So
And
you
if
just
you've got
like-
an anal fissure, it's going to stretch that fissure open and expose the vein.
The fissure's like inside,
Yes.
Yeah.
as opposed to like something
Oh.
on the surface.
So you can
It's
have
like
hemorrhoids,
yeah.
but they can also be inside.
Yeah, you can have
Oh.
internal hemorrhoids as well.
Those aren't fun to play with. That's
Really?
when you get a colonoscopy, boys and girls. They're fun. Because someone's been in your ass and you don't even know it.
really did not realise when the colonoscopy happened.
No, because they're just like, okay, you're going to sleep now. I'm like, nah, I'm not. Yeah, you are. Fuck.
Oh, you're asleep when the colonoscopy happens.
Well, they're putting something decent up your bum.
Usually you don't want it something that deep in your ass. Well,
Well.
awake.
I mean, it depends who you are, really, but
You know,
Someone
long black Narbish hose. Thanks, Super John. Is this 2017? Yeah, it's 2016. It would make sense for it to be 2016 because it wasn't last year.
what's the plans for the rest of the holidays? Podcasts.
Daily podcast, of course.
every day.
Cancer by 2018.
What if we create a daily podcast and call it The Daily Show?
Shit.
It's pretty original.
Spent 5 days up at Fuck Papa.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty good.
I'll grab the coals.
It's actually really good.
What's that?
When was the last time you went on a trip? Was that a trip with snow sports?
It wasn't a trip, it was just like us going to the lodge.
Cool.
So me.
Yeah, but you did hang out with people from snow sports.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is that even a reference to? Did someone say?
I do
it's a reference to Matt in
I do remember that actually.
No,
social studies.
I do remember it, but I don't remember. What
It was like an interview. I think it was a rugby player or something. It was in social studies when Matt was telling us about this dude doing an interview, and the dude kept saying, "Oh yeah," and
I just know that really funny.
right as the class went silent, Matt was like really loudly, "Oh yeah."
I love it when you're like.
Proud moment.
Was this in year 10?
This was
Yeah.
in year 10. With all
This was the
the
happy
It
corner.
was
Man.
like the worst year of social studies.
It was so
That was
what?
the best year of social
Happy
studies.
corner? Are you kidding
I
me?
mean, like in terms
What
of
is
like
the happy
me-
corner?
Content.
The happy
In
corner
terms of me
was
getting
us.
fucking-
Yeah, just because you got
Smash
fucking
the-
detention.
Like
That's
every
so
fucking day, bro.
I don't know how you kept getting detentions because we didn't do anything
I
in
didn't get a
class.
single detention.
Yeah, I don't
I think that's
understand.
maybe
We never
why.
did work, but somehow I still managed to like.
Jack was the only one who got in shit. Somehow.
It's just I feel like I look like easily punishable.
joking.
Like,
I remember
gotta
when we
give
found his
fun.
ID
This
card.
got kinky real
Didn't Dom
quick.
show up and he was like, "Hey Jack, I got Jack's ID card," and we just drew all over it.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
I was so mad about that.
Oh, you had that forever as well.
we renamed
So
it to
mad.
Jesus Muir.
It
Yeah.
was so dry.
I remember
So
this.
cool, bro.
Fuck yes.
My mum got real mad as well.
Why would you show your mum?
I didn't. It was just like out there for her to see, you know, that I was the Messiah. Honestly, bro, that is like to this day the most sensual thing that there is.
Oh, because you got yours done by Smokey, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a thing, but it's damn. It just made me realize. how
Now
much
Jack
this
is
was-
smoky.
You were sitting in the shower, correct?
Sitting as
No, the shower was right there, but yeah, I guess the shower had to be there because that's where she got the shampoo. But it was like in the basement, I think. Or no, maybe what happened was
so weird.
she like wet her hands and like, yeah, okay, this is.
This is podcast gold.
Got that.
Never mind.
So, how's the flavor? Second round of coals.
Honestly, it's dumbed down a little bit nice. Fuck.
Just dumbed down.
It's
You
dumbed
go-
down a little bit, which is nicer because you're not getting that full pungent hit of the blazing blue.
Isn't that like
What about the floral overtones or undertones? They still hitting?
They're still hitting. It's getting a bit ashy now, so we're gonna need to open it up soon.
Flavor's starting to die down.
Who needs flavour?
Let's see how long we hit. Second round of coals. Flavors died down. We are at 1 hour and 17 minutes, and there's 2 minutes of battery life left.
Welcome back.
And we're
We just had a quick ad break.
without the ads.
Back to it.
Back to reality.
Oh, there goes the gravity.
Clouds, good. Second round of coals, as expected, you know. But
As to be expected.
flavors died down quite a bit. It's not as good as it was at the start. Blazing Blue's very good for the start. I'd say pack it. If you're gonna pack it in quite a small bowl.
Oh fuck, it was this crack up.
Do
Do you know
Harmony
Time
Bowl's
Capsule?
a little large, I guess.
That
But,
fucking
uh,
article where it was like
You can pack it in a
David
small
Bain
bowl.
to see
I have a
me.
small Egyptian bowl that I can pack it in,
brackets, it's
but
like
it doesn't fit the list.
it's got a
unfortunately.
sweater on, and then he's
Maybe
like,
an 80 foot. I think an 80 feet bowl packs.
it was like
Small.
spaghetti stains on his
Fits
sweater or
less tobacco
something
in
because
it.
they were gonna swap jerseys
Yeah.
after the game. He's
Yeah,
like,
I'd say it's good for
spaghetti
a
stain on
45
his
minute
sweater with his
session.
mom's, and he's like,
Yeah,
he
it's
wishes.
Tobacco for a
Cool.
one round sesh.
Fucking dude.
Damn.
It was like, did you read it? Or
Nah.
it was like,
Oh,
I've been like
It's not
performing
bad
my
for a
whole
long
life.
session.
I've always had a passion for
works.
singing, but I've had to
And,
put that aside and perform
just
in a different way.
Not as good as some other flavors.
But
that
now
I
I'm
feel like
glad to
last
get the
longer.
chance of.
I wonder if my next hookah.
So fucking warm.
Next hookah I buy.
There has to be the long one.
It'll either be the Lavu, which is the tank one,
Can you get something like that?
or the Cloud Micro.
Can you get one where you can have two hoses at once?
Oh,
No, but one that like doesn't ruin the suction or anything. I want memes.
Should I chuck the top back on?
Yeah.
What have you done? What? Hey, Mitty. Remember the time
You dropped.
you knocked the
It was
hookah
you.
off the table?
It wasn't on the table.
Off the ground?
Get your facts straight.
Well, obviously I wasn't there, so how could I?
Yeah. Look, that one was all you get.
Yeah. It
As
was,
an independent witness,
it was me.
I concur that most of the blame was on the Mio head.
My foot touched this. Should I give an example?
The schnozzle.
Snozzle.
My mom still doesn't know.
And she never will.
Just never
About
sells
what?
us. Never.
What will she not know about?
Don't know what you're talking about.
What are you even talking about, guys? Like, what the fuck?
Okay. Check it out. It's all black and white, including Lou Bega.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And then boom,
that's
colour.
about it. Hey, so black
But
though.
It's pretty quality.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everybody's in the house, so come on, let's run to the building right around the
I haven't seen the
corner.
whole song.
Yeah.
We should think of a tagline right now.
And that's Shisha. And that's us.
That's
Goodbye,
us for
YouTube.
today.
Interesting.
Cheers for sticking around with us.
Thanks. We'd just like to say a quick shout out to the sponsors.
No, we should say something about the bare necessities.
Yeah.
For
Um,
Baloo review with all the
from Balloon
bare
Reviews.
necessities.
Cheers for sticking around.
For all that
And
Shisha and all that's
experiencing
us.
the bare
And
necessities
remember,
of life.
If
for
you're like
us.
the bees in the trees, you're working too hard. Take your easy.
Take your easy. Take your easy. Take your easy.
Take your easy.
And take us with you next time you're smoking Shisha. That's Men's Reviews. I'm James. This is Medi, Jack, and Matt. Signing off. Whoa,
So,
I don't appreciate that. That was a gift.
Thanks for watching. Cheers for sticking around. Remember.
It's the bare necessities, are simple bare necessities.